The following is a paid program. The views expressed are not necessarily those of the management or ownership of KSTP-AM 1500 ESPN.
This is the place to talk about everything related to the home. Buying or selling real estate, financing and improvements that can help increase your home's value. This is Minnesota Home Talk on Score North. Here's your host, Jason Walgrave.
Got to turn your mic on. That tricky, see? Told you your memory's
those buttons,
slipping.
Man. Those buttons. Good morning, folks. This is Minnesota Home Talk, and we're live on 1500 ESPN Radio. I love it. Formerly known as Score North.
And then
Formerly known as KSTP.
Yep.
Do we really have to do this every show?
We will.
And formerly known before that as ESPN.
As ESPN. And we're back as ESPN once again. We're live every Saturday morning, of course, on demand at MinnesotaHometalk.com. I'm your host, Jason Walgrave, here with Dustin Dahlberg. We're with the Minnesota Real Estate team, but also Walgrave Real Estate Group. Remax Advantage Plus, of course, and we do have in studio the great Mortgage Michael Ouverson with Luminate Home Loans. New to the studio, Brandon Romann. Did I pronounce that right?
You sure did.
Is there two N's at the end of Romann?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
It kind of sets me apart.
It does. I thought that was a
Yeah.
typo, and no, it's not. So,
Yeah,
Brandon.
everybody pronounces it Romann. And I say there's two N's, not seven A's.
It's like French. It's like fancy.
That's right.
Are you fancy?
I am fancy. Yeah, bougie. Bougie.
Bougie. Brandon owns I Got a Guy LLC. We're going to be talking about him and his company throughout the show. We're going to open up the phone lines right away at 651-647-2910. If you've got questions. This morning we're talking about home improvements. So anything to do with your home improvements, we've got a list of top 5 remodeling projects to boost resale value that we'll go over a little bit later in the show. Of course, market updates, anything and everything real estate related, whether you're thinking about buying, selling, investing, financing, refinancing, new construction, commercial real estate, anything and everything real estate related. The phone lines are open if you'd like to win 4 tickets to a Saints game on us. We're going to have one big winner for the best question this morning. Phone lines are open at 651-647-2910. That is the studio line. Give us a call. Get your questions answered. Get a chance to win 4 tickets to a Saints game. The best question is going to win this morning. Phone lines, studio lines are open at 651-647-2910. That is the call number of the studio, 651-647-2910. The text line is, I don't have it written down.
763.
It's right there on the board.
443-5664.
Mike used
That was my trick last time.
443.
You got to write it down.
564.
So
Six.
the reason why Jason is writing this down for the listeners out there is because he recently had a birthday. He's a year older now, and his memory is significantly going bye-bye. So
I think that there's some truth in that, but I just say but I say the reason is because I have so much information that I have to download it into my brain every day that I can't access it quickly all the time.
Gotcha.
So that's the reason.
See, what I heard was, I think that's true, but I can't remember why. Can someone help me get home?
where am I at right now?
GPS. Thank goodness for Google Maps, man. Tell you what. All right, yeah, so I am a year older. Thanks, Ouverson. Appreciate that.
Hey, you're welcome.
Text lines are open if you'd like to win 4 tickets to a Saints game. You can text your real estate questions to 763-443-5664. That is the text line. Text your questions, win Saints tickets. We got one big winner, 4 tickets, fantastic seats. You'll have an opportunity to eat Ouverson's favorite food, which is ice cream sandwiches.
Yep, I thought it was hot dogs.
Well, no, that's his son's. So yesterday, Trey, Ouverson's youngest son, Trey, he's just killing this hot dog. And I said, Trey, can I have the hot dog? And he just kind of looks up at me and says, no. And so I think that one's mine. I think that's my hot dog. He said, no, this is my hot dog.
That's his first hot dog he's ever eaten in his life.
That's what Jen said. Jen's like, he's never had a hot dog before. And I'm like, really? And so he was enjoying the hot dog.
Apparently we know what to get him for his birthday next year then.
Yeah, a package of hot
We'll
dogs.
just give him a package of hot dogs. He'll be in heaven.
I'm with him. I really like a hot dog.
I did 2 hot dogs, 1 bun. So I just loaded up on the protein.
Got her done.
Got it done. It was good. All right, folks, to win, you can call into the studio. Studio lines are open at 651-647-2910. That is the studio lines. We're taking all questions related to real estate, anything and everything real estate related. Best question is going to win 4 tickets to a Saints game, 651-647-2910. The text line you can win via text your real estate questions. And home improvement questions, folks. Text those questions to 763-443-5664. The text line again, 763-443-5664. All right, lot to talk about. We're going to go over our top 5 remodeling projects to boost resale value a little bit later in the show. We're going to jump into Brandon Romann and his company, I Got a Guy, a little bit. And we're just going to do the smoking hot listings, and then we're going to jump right into Brandon. All right, let's see what we got here. Did I send them to you?
Yeah.
Or did I forget?
You did.
I didn't forget?
Maybe.
All right.
Somebody sent them. I don't know.
I don't know who it was.
Well, I don't know how they got there. All right, first brand new listing is in Chaska. This is a coming soon. It'll be live on the market on June 17th. $600,000 Rambler. Gorgeous brick Rambler located at 2209. I don't even know how you pronounce that.
Manuela.
Manuela?
Yeah.
Look at that. Manuela Drive in Chaska. Fantastic brick looking. Brick front, vaulted ceilings. What do we got for bedrooms and bathrooms? Wonderful
4
kitchen.
beds, 3 baths.
There we go. 3,734 square feet. Really great property. That's in Chaska. It's on the market for $600,000. This comes live on June 17th. And
Big lot, 0.62 acres.
oh, fantastic. Look at that. It's a great property. Fantastic location. All right, another new listing in Oakdale. This one is live. I think it went live yesterday. Located at 1246, is it Gresham?
Gresham.
Gresham Avenue North. Mm-hmm. Apparently, I forgot how to read as well.
The senility is really just
setting
disrupting the
yourself
flow.
You forgot your bifocals.
My cheaters.
3-bedroom, 1 bath in Oakdale. 1246. Let's go with Gresham Avenue North. I'm sure it's wrong, but that's fine.
This home is priced to sell quickly at $280,000. Ooh, look at that retro carpet.
Oh, there's a ton of potential
Yes,
in that
there
place.
is. Brandon's saying
Don't
opportunity.
change a thing is
see
what I
some
would say.
opportunity.
Oh, this pad is
Yeah.
Ooh,
dope.
that one
look
right
at
there,
that.
that's like 70s shag.
Mm-hmm.
It's got some cool stuff.
If you get rid of any of that flooring, you're wrong.
You're
Yeah.
wrong.
coming back.
1,562
Hey, yeah, if you
square
wait
feet.
long enough, it'll come back in style.
It does. It all comes full circle, right?
That's right.
Wood paneling. Look at that.
There's some fun colors in there.
Nice backyard. Real nice backyard.
It's really nice. Detached garage. You got a nice patio in the back. Very nice property on the market for $280,000. All right, our next smoking out listing. We're moving over to
Prior Lake.
This is one of our premier listings. An extraordinary property on Prior Lake. It's located at 5388 Fairlawn Shores Trail Southeast. Wow, if you're looking for some luxury lake shore living on Prior Lake, this property is for you. Custom design and built throughout the floor plan, millwork, all the finishings are very high end. You're on the lower part of Prior Lake. Fantastic property, and this one is on the market for $2.5 million. Located again at 5388 Fairlawn Shores Trail Southeast. 5-bedroom, 4-bathroom. This property also has an unfinished basement, so you have opportunity for expansion. It is a walkout, and it is ready
if
to go.
4,000 square feet isn't doing it for you, you can always add more.
Probably
Or
add
by
another.
an elementary school.
Yes, we're going to be talking about that later in the show. This home, I think there's about an additional 1,500 square feet to finish the basement. So, fantastic. 75 feet of prime sandy shoreline on Prior Lake. This one is on the market and ready to take a look at. Moving over to Apple Valley, we have a new listing located at 15527 Flyboat Lane, number 179. This is a townhome.
No.
Where are we at here? Ooh, lots of nice. Updated throughout, 214,900. It is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. Let's see what we got here. 927 square feet. This was brand new on the market yesterday. I believe Kelly already has a couple offers on this one. Nicely finished throughout, updated, and this home is ready to go.
I think they said, he said yesterday they allow rentals, they allow pets.
Yes.
I think it's a very owner-friendly association there.
I think you're right. Absolutely. And that one, folks, if you're interested, let us know right away. I believe Kelly's already got a couple offers on that one. Docks Harbor, if you're looking for an investment opportunity to own a resort on the north shores of Mille Lacs. This is in Aiken, Minnesota, located at 39629 State Highway 18, Aiken, Minnesota. Docks Harbor, $1.99 million, so just under $2 million. It's a brand new listed for this price. We've got 32
RV sites, 26 boat slips, lodge, shed for boat storage, room for expansion.
Ton of room for expansion. So you've got additional boat slips you could add, and then there's a tremendous opportunity for the winter and really expanding into the ice fishing. There's a ton of that on Mille Lacs.
I'm still of the standpoint that Ouverson should just become dock and make it an ice fishing resort.
We just call you Doc Ouverson.
Doc Ouverson.
Doc.
We should call you that anyway.
Doc Money Mike.
He looks pretty smart sometimes.
He's the money doctor.
Yeah, money doctor. Yeah.
Look at us
Did
brainstorming.
my shirt tip you off, Jason?
That was nice that you wore that in case I forgot what you did.
Yeah, well,
My favorite part about this is you have perfectly placed yourself to make it so your shirt doesn't show up on the podcast, right? You need to move to your left like 1 foot. There you go. There you yeah. Well done. Well done.
I give you money for houses.
If you're listening on the radio now, you need to go to minnesotahometalk.com
Yes.
and check out the video podcast to see the shirt, because we are not going to describe it on air. It remains a mystery for you.
the shirt is it's actually a very high-end designer.
It is.
The shirt, yeah.
Yes, it is.
Hanes. I don't know if you heard of Hanes. It's a very high-end.
No, it's Hans.
Oh, it's Hans.
Yes.
Hans.
Hans.
Anyway, moving on
All
to
right.
Aurora.
Aurora, Minnesota. This is another fantastic commercial opportunity with business included. So you're buying the real estate and the business. Located in Aurora, Minnesota at 103 Main Street North. The Hive Coffee and Bakehouse. So I was up there a couple weeks ago. Got an opportunity to meet the owners. I had lunch there. Fantastic food. Right in the heart of Aurora. A ton of opportunity. You're close to Giants Ridge. The Bawabik is up there. Fantastic area. A lot of folks go up there for their second homes. Summer vacation area. And this property is the real estate and the business. It's on the market for $600,000 in Aurora, Minnesota. Really cool property. Again, fantastic food. Prior Lake, again, we've got a lakeshore opportunity. Not only lakeshore, folks, but you've got 2.5 acre lot located at 20755 Addison Drive in Prior Lake, Minnesota. It is priced at $899,000, 2.5 acre lot plus lakeshore. So you've got part of this property is on Fish Lake. Really nice 2-story, 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom. We've got a lot of remodeling and updating throughout, 4,000 square feet. Really cool property. So acreage plus lakeshore in Prior Lake on Fish Lake, on the market for $899,000.
That's a steal of a deal.
It's a great deal for acreage property. We've got a really cool opportunity in Minnetonka. Folks, this is located at 14620 Woodhill Circle. It sits on a 2-acre lot. Where can you get a 2-acre lot in the city of Minnetonka or any other city as far as that goes?
Right here.
Right here you can. The home has 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, built in 19...
Is that on the listing? Can I?
Oh, maybe it's not on there.
1962. There we go.
62. There we go. 3,000 square feet. Again, 2-acre lot. This lot is subdividable in I think up to 3 lots. The home certainly has some character and charm to it. Ready for updating or building a new home or developing the land. It's on the market for $599,000. That's a 2-acre lot with home in Minnetonka.
Look at all that glass.
Right? Isn't
I
that cool?
would like that place.
So this home was built, the original owner, he built it for his family. He's since passed, but it's a really cool property.
Yeah, it looks really cool. It's very unique.
We've got a lot for sale in Newport. Folks, located at 1864 Hastings Avenue. This lot is on the market for $49,000. It is zoned for up to 4 units. So you could build a single family, a duplex, a triplex, or a 4-unit property. And this is in Newport, priced to sell at $49,000. Vacant lot ready to build. Moving over to Edina. We've got our condo for sale in the Galleria, located at 3209 Galleria, number 807. On the market for $599,000. 1 bedroom, 2 bathroom, fully renovated, high-end finishings throughout, new kitchen, new bathrooms. Really cool property, incredible views. The skyline views in this property are pretty fantastic. On the market for $599,000. All right, now we're going to move over. We've got quite a few listings this week. Upper 34th Street. Oh, this one is in Afton, folks. This is another really excellent property located at 15616 Upper 34th Street. That's all I couldn't see it.
Can't read numbers.
Numbers are hard.
Numbers are hard. On the market for $750,000. This property is exceptional. Has St. Croix River views. 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom.
2,800 square feet.
2,800 square feet. Really incredible property. There's only 3 homes at the top of this bluff, and this property has vaulted ceilings. Really cool floor plan, and it's ready to go at $750,000.
Where is this one?
Afton.
In Afton.
Yes. Really cool property.
Afton, right on the St. Croix River. It's awesome.
I think it's over 2-acre lot.
I grew up on Spring Lake and Prior Lake, and I have a place on the river now, and I would not trade the river for a lake.
Really?
Oh, it's unbelievable. You can just keep going, and the wildlife, you just can't beat it. No.
St. Croix that is a really cool area.
Fantastic area.
And this house is super neat. Like, it's got a ton of character. It's got a whole bunch of features. It's got, spiral staircases are kind of my jam. I love that. This house is definitely worth checking out, even if you're not in the market for something, like a $750,000 home that's, 45 minutes from the cities. It's still cool to look at.
It's really cool. Great property.
Address on that one more time, 15616 Upper 34th Street.
No neighbors either, I believe, on the Minnesota side and Wisconsin side of the rivers. You can't build anymore.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some big, there's river setbacks that are pretty significant. So, yeah. Let's see, 34th. All right, what do we got next, Evan? Oh, this property down in Red Wing. Brendan, you probably know where this one's at. This one's on Greens Point Road in Red Wing. It is a 1-acre property, has over 425 feet of river frontage in the Lake Pepin area. 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. This is a pagoda-style home.
I know exactly where that is.
Yes.
I have driven by it multiple times on the pontoon.
This is a cool property. The area down there is incredible. It's hard to believe this is actually in Minnesota, not just because of the home design, but the views that you have from the beach. Incredible. And this home is on the market for $1.5 million.
I have always wanted to go inside that place.
I can show you the house.
I would love to. I would love
All right,
to.
let's go
I
take a
know
look
who
at
to
it.
call.
To be built in Savage, Minnesota. Pebble Creek Custom Homes has a to-be-built home on Sumner Avenue. $995,000. This is a Rambler with an unfinished basement, 2,400 square foot foundation, 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom. This is one of my favorite floor plans that we've worked on. Love it. It's got a staircase behind the fireplace. And this home is a to-be-built for $995,000. 2 lots left in that development in the Twin Ponds development in Savage. Millersburg down in Dundas, Minnesota. We've got a commercial development opportunity. This is 130 acres of land, a half mile of Interstate 35 frontage, on the market for $5.2 million. Again, commercial development opportunity in Dundas, Minnesota, just south of Lakeville, probably 8-9 miles. Ouverson and I went down there. And where did we eat at? We ate at that little burger place.
Yeah, over. So when you head west, is
Yes.
it Elko?
No, it was Dundas. It was like
In Dundas? Yeah.
it was good.
It was money.
It was money.
There's nothing that beats a small town, hometown burger shop.
Yep. It's like JJ's.
Yep.
JJ's in Laverne. You
Money.
ever been to the great city of Laverne?
Oh
I don't
boy,
think
here we
so.
go.
I
Let's
don't
finish
know that I
hot
have.
listings
So-
before we start talking about how great Laverne, Minnesota is.
I remember when I was a
He must have had breakfast this morning. He's
When I
like,
grew up in Laverne 75 years ago.
All right, our last smoking out listing of the week is a another to be built at Pebble Creek Custom Homes. This one is on Sims Court in Prior Lake, 16080 Sims Court Southeast. 2-story, to be built, $950,000. This is right across the street from the Twin Oaks and Hidden Oaks middle schools, and I think we've got 2 lots left in that development as well. 5-bedroom, 5-bathroom, 2,900 square feet above ground. On the market, to be built for $950,000. For more information about these smoking out
Wait, we
listings,
got one more.
Oh, we got one more.
We got one more. Hang on, I got to click some buttons though.
I gotta click some buttons.
Oh, that's right. We sent
Yeah. I even did a little bit of extra work, so we actually have pictures this time.
that.
I know, right? But
He's
I
an
have to.
overachiever this morning. Evans,
6640 Vincent Avenue South in Ridgefield.
this is a fantastic looking property. $399,000. Looks like we've got great updating, fenced in backyard. Hardwood floors. New kitchen looks updated. Granite stainless steel appliances. This is a great property.
Whole thing looks updated. I was looking at pictures earlier. It's got finished basement, so it's one of those smaller 1940s homes down in Richfield, but it's been built out to 1,952 square feet at this point. 3 beds, 2 baths. It's a great little home in Richfield, right on the edge of Edina.
Who's the listing agent on this one? Got to go back to the original email, I suppose.
I gotta go and scroll through the email. Hang on.
Folks, if you'd like to win Saints tickets this morning, we're giving away 4 Saints tickets to the best real estate question or home improvement question. Anything and everything real estate and home improvement related, give us a call at 651-647-2910 is the call-in number. That is the studio line. Give us a call at 651-647-2910. The text line, text your real estate questions to win 4 tickets to a Saints game. Best question is going to win. The text line is 763-443-5664.
Listing agent is Michelle Lay.
Excellent.
And if you want to get in touch with her about the house, 612-500-1696.
Text us your real estate questions to 763-443-5664.
Yeah, do that.
Again, 763, text your real estate questions to win Saints tickets to 763-443-5664. Brandon, we appreciate you coming in this morning.
Thank you for having me.
So tell us a little bit about I Got a Guy. I have, we have not met before, but your company, I'm certainly familiar with it. You guys have, your marketing must be doing great because I've been hearing about it for many, many years. And in fact, one of the questions I asked you this morning, if it was a franchise.
Yeah, so that company name I've actually owned for a long, long time, long before I ever started the company.
Really?
Yeah, I paid my way through school doing odds and ends, handyman type things,
Nice.
and I had licensed a name with the state, so I was legitimate. And when I stopped doing that, I just held on to the name, thinking that maybe one day I would use it again.
Love it.
Yeah.
So being in real estate over the years, my response to many questions about do you have this or do you have that? I mean, I've responded, I got a guy. I got a guy for that.
Yeah.
I got a guy.
And now
That's
literally,
actually exactly where it came from. And I remember the moment I was fixing a drip for a property management company. I was their maintenance person. And I was fixing just a small drip, and a lady said, "Oh, do you have a business card? Because my sister needs," I don't remember what it was, but she said, "I'll tell her I got a guy." And that's kind of where it stuck. And
Yeah.
so I locked it up,
love it.
thinking that I would use it eventually, possibly. And here we are.
Here we are.
Yeah.
So how long is the company, when did you start the company?
We were established in 2010.
Okay.
So
you've been doing it a while? 12
13
years.
Yeah.
13
I've been
years.
in construction my whole life. I'm
Okay.
a licensed journeyman wireman. I worked as a taper for a long time, tile setter.
Which one did you like the most and which one did you like the least out of the trades?
Oh. I really like electricity. I like the math behind it,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
I know,
Excitement of living
Maybe
life on
it's
the edge a
on,
little
maybe
bit.
it's off, maybe it's
Is it
hot.
hot? Is it not?
He's a big fan of ohms, boys.
I am. It's such a diverse industry
Sure.
that you can go in so many different places. I did everything from residential, and then I kind of rounded out my career as working as a full-time electrician, working in drywall reactors and nuclear power plants.
Really?
Dressed up in spacesuits and actually working in the reactors. Yeah,
Did you like that?
loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's fascinating.
Loved it. So there's all kinds of NRC regulations. We can't, talk about a
Yeah.
whole bunch of specifics, but they're very clean facilities.
I bet
and
they are.
There's things in those facilities you just don't see it anywhere else.
Yeah.
Around
Around here? Was that around here? Or?
Monticello and Prairie Island. Yeah.
Okay. So in Minnesota. Yeah.
Yep.
Fascinating.
Yeah. Really, really neat. I worked on wind turbines for a while.
Really?
Just did enough to get the certifications and nothing beyond that.
Yeah.
More comfortable on the ground. Yeah.
There's a lot of wind turbines down by the great city of Laverne.
There are. Yeah.
A ton down there.
There are. Yeah. My least favorite is hanging drywall.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's everybody's least favorite.
Yeah.
Not the mudding and taping part of it, but just the
No,
hanging
I
of
like
it.
that. I like
Yeah.
the detail putsy kind of detail-oriented stuff. I enjoyed mudding, just the hanging. Don't like it.
You don't like hanging 5/8 on the ceiling in a 9-foot basement?
No, I don't mind the
yourself?
manual labor, but you can't not itch. You're just
Right.
covered in that dust, just sticks to everything. It's in your face. It's
Yeah.
just everywhere. I've never worked as an insulator, but I'm pretty sure. Props to those guys,
Yeah.
because I am, guys and gals, I am pretty sure that that's just got to be a very, very difficult.
Oh, yeah.
Job.
Especially in the summer. And you're crawling up in those
Yeah,
attics.
they're
and
probably the
180
only
Pass.
place people
Pass.
really
Yeah.
looking
No.
forward to winter.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, they're probably the only ones out there saying, "Oh, I'm so glad it's winter."
What would you rather do? Insulate a house in the middle of summer where it's 110 degrees, or would you rather be in the second level of the loft in a hay barn throwing hay bales?
Equally as miserable.
Ooh, I would probably take the hay
I
bales,
think so.
maybe.
Yeah, I think so too.
I probably would too.
I've done, but I mean, I've insulated in attics. Help blow it in the summer, and that's an awful job. There's no air up there.
No.
It's hot and it's not. And of course
Scared to breathe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm quite certain when I did it, we didn't wear any masks
No
or
protection.
protection.
Well, not back then.
No,
No.
we're just up there.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes you tough.
Yeah, well, we baled a lot of hay growing up. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
We baled a lot of hay, and that was a dirty, hot,
Itchy.
itchy job.
Yeah.
So
I've
we've got
never bailed
our
hay.
first text question of the morning, and it's not the usual sort of text question. It's frequent texter Sarah, and she says, "I need a deck stripped and restained. Can I get his number?
There you go.
We don't have your contact info out there yet. Let's hear
Get it out there.
Absolutely. You can call our office at 612-607-9278.
One more time.
612-607-9278. You'll get Lauren on the phone. I always tell people I own the company. She runs it. Very organized. Very good at what she does.
That's awesome.
I'd be completely lost without her. I am not organized. So she had to tell me I was here today. Remind me of that.
Jason's wife had to do the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah,
He does this weekly.
She tells me where to go.
Come on, buddy. You got to go into the radio show.
Huh? What I got this morning?
Yeah.
Radio show?
What day is it?
What's a radio?
What are we doing there? What do we talk about? Folks, we do have the phone lines open. Give us a call this morning. We're talking about market updates and home improvements. We've got Brandon Romann. He owns I Got a Guy, and we'd love to hear from you. Home improvement questions, anything and everything real estate related. Phone lines are open at 651-647-2400. 2910. We're giving away 4 tickets to a Saints game. The best question this morning is going to win 4 tickets to a St. Paul Saints game. You can watch the game, enjoy some baseball, and eat Ouverson's ice cream sandwiches. Give us a call, 651-647-2910. That is the studio lines. You can also text your questions to 763-443-5664. The text line again, 763-443-5664.
So, Brandon, you guys dive into pretty much almost everything, it sounds like.
Yeah, we're a fully licensed builder and remodeler. We really specialize in kitchens and bathrooms. We do a lot of kitchens and bathrooms, basement build-outs, a
Guys,
lot
he's
of
on
tile
Facebook
work.
too, and if you want to see some of his work, go check it out.
I wish I could tell you how to find our Facebook page, but again, that's Lauren.
Yeah, call Lauren at the main office, and she'll guide you.
It's I Got a Guy Interiors on Facebook.
If you search "I Got a Guy LLC" on Google, the first result is your website, and the second result is your Facebook page.
Oh, hey, there we
it
go.
is.
See, I'm a bit of a caveman in a space shuttle here. I can swing a hammer.
I'm going to be real. I think you're in good company in this studio. I'm definitely the most tech literate person
wait,
out of the.
My kids are always fixing my phone
Old
for
man
me.
Walgrave isn't so up to date on the.
Old man Walgrave.
Old man.
Yeah. Are we there with
Walgrave.
him? Can we? Is he officially?
I mean, we don't know that he's there until we go over to his house and he refuses to get out of his chair.
No.
You know, if he just waves from the chair and says, "Hey,
Yeah.
good to
The
see you.
easy chair.
Can you bring me some food?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
or yells at you to get off his lawn.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm not worried about that because I'm not a kid. But like, you know, when you go over and visit
off my
old
grass.
man last name here, that's the key thing. Is do they get up for guests or do they just kind of wave from the big chair that they don't get out of?
I'm just going to change my name to Clint. Eastwood. Get off my lawn.
Oh, funny.
So I suppose technically I'm closer to 50 now than I am to 40. So that's awesome.
Yeah. Congrats on that.
Yay.
By the way.
Yeah.
Really.
Actually, speaking of congrats, I do want to make a big announcement. My wife and I, Elizabeth, are expecting our number six baby coming in January.
Wow.
So we got
Yeah.
January 12th. So
Amazing.
yeah, super excited.
Yeah,
Look at
there's
that. I
the
got some
round of
clapping.
Wow.
There we go.
How old is your oldest?
Almost 20. She'll be 21 in December.
Okay.
So pretty close together, all of them.
Yeah, they're all really close in age.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, super,
Not much of a gap
super
there, though.
close in age.
Well, the gap between Tay and the next youngest is
Well, Eliana will be almost 7 when the new baby comes. So let's see, 13 years, I suppose.
So Tanian down to Joseph is
Yeah.
how
Joseph
far?
is 9, so 11 years, and then 13, and then 15 years apart. I think that's right.
You've got one in high school?
She'll be a sophomore at University of St. Thomas, and then Joseph's going into third, second, and first, so that they're all close.
Yeah.
So it's pretty wild. You have kids?
I got 4 of them, yeah.
Oh, you do? Fantastic.
Yeah,
Keeps you busy?
my business partner is having a baby.
Really?
Yeah, pretty soon now. Yeah, his girlfriend is.
He's
not having it. No,
He's not having it. No, but he's got another son who's 15, and I was talking to him yesterday, and I said, I want to go with his other son is Caleb. I said, I want to be there for Caleb's graduation when he walks and receives his diploma. He said, oh, all right, why? I just want to remind you of that moment when your 3-year-old is trying to eat somebody else's gum off the underside of the bleachers, that you were almost there. You were right there. So,
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
he's pretty excited.
So when we're talking about, folks, we do have the phone lines open at 651-647-2910. That is the studio lines. If you'd like to win 4 tickets to a Saints game, give us a call with your questions, 651-647-2910. We also have a text line of 763-443-5664. That is the text line. You can win 4 tickets via text. The best question's going to win. We've got Brandon and Roman here with I Got a Guy. And we're taking all questions, real estate related, home improvement related. Text us your questions to 763-443-5664. 664. We're going to do, Brandon, let's go through his top 5 remodeling projects to boost resale value. And I'd love your thoughts and insights on each one of these. Number 1 on the list, painting. Average project is cost is anywhere from $954 to $2,893. It says talks about sticking to neutral colors, but it's number 1 on the list. Do you guys do a lot of painting?
We do quite a bit of painting, but we also have clients that do their own painting. And it's kind of the great thing about painting because it's a huge transformation. It doesn't have to break the bank.
Yes.
It's something that you can tackle yourself.
Yeah.
A little bit of prep work involved.
The other thing, too, is when you paint, the new paint smell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that lasts for a while. It's almost like you're in a brand new house.
Oh, definitely.
That new paint smell.
New paint smell.
New paint smell.
I mean, we talk about that all the time, is how
do.
smells in real estate, how
Yes.
smells can either make or break a deal. It's one of the bigger factors that people don't think about when they're listing their house. You got to have a person who's not accustomed to the smells of your house come in there, and if there's some sort of odor or something like that, well, let's repaint. Makes your house smell brand new.
It does, and painting is like you said, Brandon. It's not a huge cost to do, but it can change completely the look and feel of the house.
Completely.
It's wild. Especially those first impressions, right? Whether it's the front elevation of the house that maybe it just it's a little worn or it's a little dated. Front doors. I tell you what, if you've got a front door, folks, you're going to be selling your house and it's beat up. You just paint the front door, paint the garage doors. When you walk in, those first impressions, even if you're not going to paint the whole house, at least, get that initial or first impression paint jobs done. And I think it can go a long way.
Paint itself has changed so much over the last decade as well. I mean, you can just really put down a nice finish without some of the older paints. There was an art to it. And not that there's not an art to it. I don't want any painters calling me mad at me. But the paints themselves are much, much more user-friendly now and far more durable than they used to be.
Yeah, they're more forgiving for someone like me who wants to try to paint.
Yeah, and get it done in one coat.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Like spend the extra $20 for the one coat because save yourself a couple hours.
Talking about top 5 remodeling projects to boost your home's resale value. Number 2 on our list, keep flooring consistent. So I think a lot of times if you go into an area and you've got, maybe you walk into the front door and you've got a foyer and it's one material. And then you've got the living room area and maybe it's carpet. And then you've got the kitchen and dining and it's a different material. If it needs to be replaced, sometimes if you take it all out and put one flooring throughout, that space can feel bigger, it can feel different, and it certainly complements new paint is new flooring throughout.
Definitely. I like what you said about keeping it consistent when we're going through design details with our clientele. A transition in a floor can act as a visual barrier. It's very much like a wall.
Yes.
And keeping a consistent flooring throughout the entire area makes the space much more open.
Are you guys doing a lot of like luxury vinyl planks?
Yeah, we do a lot of LVTs and LVPs.
Yeah, they look great.
They do.
They look so good. They're durable. I mean, hardwood floors are fantastic, but I'll tell you what, if you have kids or pets, or they're going to scratch and they're going to get beat up and dinged up. Some of the LVP and LVT products they're more durable. I mean, they look so nice right now, so I'm a big fan of that stuff.
Yeah, that and engineered flooring. We don't do nearly as much solid hardwood floors as we used to. We still do it on occasion for the people that just want solid wood floors. But an engineered wood floor will actually perform far better than a solid wood floor, a quality engineered floor. And LVTs are fantastic in kitchens and bathrooms. And,
yes. And they look great. Yeah, it's not very often people are doing finished on-site hardwood floors.
Not
anymore,
too often anymore. Every once in a while.
And even to have those, a lot of the older homes that have hardwood floors underneath the carpet, I mean, it's expensive to refinish those hardwood floors, sometimes more than it costs to put in just new floors.
Yeah, it can be expensive.
We got the phone lines open, folks, at 651-647-2910. Would you like to win 4 tickets to a Saints game on us? Give us a call with your real estate and home improvement questions. 651, studio lines are open. Give us a call at 651-647-2910. The text line, you can win via text. Text us your questions to 763-443-5664. The text line again is 763-443-5664. Number 3 on our list, we're talking about the top 5 remodeling projects to boost resale value. Number 3 on the list is Brighton Kitchen. So what we're talking about here, whether that's changing the cabinet colors, not necessarily new cabinets, but maybe you've got some dark cabinets or some honey oak cabinets. To brighten those up, white colors are popular. If you're going to do it, especially if it's an oak cabinet, make sure that you hire a professional. There's a process in order to paint those white so that it looks good, so that you don't see the grains. Brightening up hardware, countertops, even appliances. Brightening up kitchens is number 3 on the list. Are you guys doing a lot of granite or Cambria, or what kind of countertops you guys
it's
doing?
kind of a mixed bag. I generally, just a personal preference, I kind of steer people toward granite. In my opinion, it's a little more timeless than what quartz is. Quartz is made into patterns, and it's made into patterns that people want, which means that it could potentially at some point not be what people want.
Yes.
Stone is just timeless. It's been around for a few million years. It'll be around for a few million more.
Yeah, certainly past our time.
Yeah. Yeah.
How about as far as cost? If you've got, a standard size kitchen, your average granite cost compared to your average, like a Cambria.
Yeah. So there's a lot of numbers, different ways that people come up with numbers. Very realistic numbers for solid surface or stone countertops. Middle of the road is about $100 a square foot.
Okay.
Ballpark. It can go up, it can go down, it can go way up, and it can go way down. It just depends on the kind of product that you're looking at, but that gets you kind of a middle of the road figure.
Sure. About the same for both granite or?
Quartz tends to be slightly more expensive.
Okay.
Just because there's a little bit more processing involved in it.
Neither of them are completely maintenance free. That's kind of a industry marketing. They're more maintenance free, but nothing is maintenance free, right?
Gotcha.
But as long as you're cleaning them with the correct kind of cleaners, like I tell people, it's, you know, that countertop was buried in the earth somewhere for a few million years.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be just fine in your kitchen.
Right.
You just got to use the right kind of cleaners. No scrubbing bubbles.
Right.
You know, they got to be pH balanced.
Yep.
For the stone, or just simple dish soap.
Dish soap, yeah.
Dish soap is about the best thing to clean your countertops with. Yeah,
for a lot
dish
of
soap
stuff.
and water. Yep.
Folks, we got the phone lines open at 651-647-2910 if you'd like to win 4 tickets to a Saints game on us. Give us a call with your real estate and home improvement question. Phone lines are open, 651-647-2910. Give us a call at 651-647-2910. The text line is 763. You can win via text. Text us your questions to 763-443-5664. Hey, Josh. Good morning. Thanks for calling in. How can we help you?
Good morning. I was just kind of wanted your opinions on solar panels, yes or no, and what kind of implications it has if you're going to sell in the near future or refinance.
So solar, God, that's a question that keeps coming up more and more. I can tell you that as the technology advances, it will be more appealing to both buyers and sellers. We've got a couple deals. An agent on my team has 2 separate deals that he's working on right now where there are solar panels It's sellers. One's a seller and the other one's a buyer that we represent. There's a solar panel that is panels that have been installed in the last few years on the house. And so when selling that house, there is a component to negotiating that sale that includes the solar panels. For example, is the seller paying off what's owed on them? Is the buyer assuming the debt that's owed on them? And so, I mean, if your question is should you do solar panels to increase the value of your home? I would say no, don't do that, because it won't increase the value anywhere close to the cost of the solar panels. If you're going to do the solar panels because you're going to live there for 5, 10, 15 years and it's a long-term play, I think maybe consider it. But then the other question is, where are the solar panels? Can you see them from the street? Does it affect the front elevation of the property? So it's they really haven't caught up yet to it's something that buyers want. I mean, I don't recall any buyer we've worked with in the last 5 years, Josh, where they came in and said, I want to buy a house with solar panels. It's not something that buyers are really looking for. So if you're going to do them, I would say do them because you're going to be in the house for a while.
Perfect. Oh, and by the way, JJ's is awesome, even though it's been about a decade since I've been back there.
Are you from Laverne?
Yeah, this is Josh Knapp.
Oh, no. Josh, how's it going, buddy? What do you mean it's been a decade? Actually, it's probably been 5 years since I've been there.
Well, I live in Idaho, actually, right now.
That's a short trip.
Yeah. Pop
right over to JJ's one of these afternoons. You're right there.
Yeah. Just kidding. It only takes about 20, 21 hours.
21 hours. I mean, the burgers are good.
It's worth the trip, for sure. You know that.
Yeah.
You know that already.
At $4 gas, I'll do it. At $5, I'm not so sure.
Oh, I love it. Hey, thanks for calling in, Josh. It's great to hear from you.
Always.
All right, buddy.
You guys have a good rest of your day.
You too. Have a great day. All right, folks, we got the phone lines open at 651-647-2910. Give us a call with the real estate question.
We had a couple people call in while he was on the phone line. I heard that beeping.
Yes.
If you got bounce, call us back.
Call us back.
You know what?
651-647-2910.
It's impressive that Josh still knows your name. He's the same age as you.
Wow.
Wow. There it goes.
Absolutely wrecked.
I do have a real life scenario. So this literally just happened. So I got a buyer buying a house that has solar panels on there. Appraisal came in just a little bit underneath the purchase price. One of the things that the listing agent brought up was, what adjustments did the appraiser make for the solar panels? Mm-hmm. So I dug through the appraisal and stuff like that, and there was a specific comment in there saying, appraiser realizes that there's solar panels on this house. Problem is there's no comps with solar panels on there, so there's no market data out there to say the solar panels have a value when it comes to the sale of a home, because there's just no comps of houses that have sold with solar panels versus comparing houses that don't have solar panels, and do the solar panels elicit a higher sales price or not. So it's still new enough to where you're not going to find too many comps out there where you're probably not going to get an increase in value on an appraisal side of things for having them.
I mean, I think that there's value in them. I think you got to look, you got to look closely at it. I mean, we have investors, that have single family homes that they rent out that they're intending on keeping, and they've got deals with solar companies. They'll come in and they'll install solar panels, and they run the numbers, and like, well, after 5 or 6 or 7 years, it pays for itself, or it pays itself off, and then and then you've just got a benefit. So. But I think you're right. There just isn't enough information quite yet, certainly for appraisers to recognize value.
It's just like geothermal too.
Yes.
You put it in, the benefit is you're going to save on your energy costs while you're living there, and that's what makes it worth it to you. But I don't think you can expect that you're going to sell your house for a higher dollar amount because you have those things there.
No, you won't. Because I mean, if you're on a new construction house, you're talking, almost $50,000 for geothermal heating and cooling.
Years ago when I was doing solar, we knew that the panel itself wouldn't outlast the payment.
Really?
So, I mean, you were really putting it on because you were environmentally conscious. But financially, just plain and simple, it didn't make sense. It has come a long, long ways since then, and it is becoming more financially viable, but still, I don't know, another 10 years from now, it's going to look a little bit different. The technology is changing so quickly.
I mean,
I do think a big part of it is just we're in Minnesota. We have to be realistic
Yeah,
about
right.
how much sun we get and so on.
Yeah.
Right.
It absolutely 100% makes sense to get solar if you're in Southern California. You've got
Sure.
you've got the
Arizona.
right sky facing, and exactly. Here, half the year you're not going to get a lot out of it, and then of course we have lots and lots of tree cover here too.
Yeah.
And visually, I mean, they just, there's a lot of, we have buyers that they won't buy a house with solar panels because they don't like the way it looks.
yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Look good.
Yeah.
Get over it. It's way in the future.
I mean,
We got another caller here.
All right. Fantastic. We've got JK. Thanks for calling in. How can we help you?
Yeah, thanks. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Don't mean to beat the solar panel discussion to death, but I was curious on these new offers I'm seeing for like Tesla has a power pack that they're offering to refit your house electrically off the grid, so to speak, with significant rebates, 20 or 2,000, 2,500 to convert your home. Is wondering what kind of information you might have about a system like that.
You know what? I'm not familiar with that. We have one of our, we've had a guest on the show last year. He's actually a friend and client of ours. He deals a lot with solar panels installation, and we can get him on in the next couple weeks, and we can do some digging for you on that. Again, I think that there's, I think it's going to come a long way in the next 10 years. I think there's going to be great opportunities for your house, and certainly more opportunities with vehicles. And but in today's world, it's probably not going to pay itself back for many, many years, whatever you're going to spend on solar panels. But that's interesting.
A lot of upfront costs, no return.
Yeah. Yep.
Awesome. Thanks for the information, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Thanks for calling in. All right. We'll talk to you soon.
yeah, the whole electrical vehicle thing is going to take over the world quicker than people think. Solar panels will definitely, it's just, it's going to be on one of those curves where it's, it's just here, and it's going to be doing one of those. And next thing you know, they're going to be everywhere.
Yeah. It's interesting. I saw a photo of it was a picture of a gas-powered truck pulling a diesel generator that was charging up an electric car.
Yeah.
That's kind of how it is.
Yeah.
All right, folks, we got the phone lines open at 651-647-2910 is the call-in number. Give us a call with your real estate questions, anything and everything real estate and home improvement related. 651. Phone lines are open at 651-647-2910. You can text your questions to win Saints tickets. We're giving away 4 tickets for the best question. Text your real estate or home improvement questions to 763. Our text line again is 763-443-5664. Text line again, 763-443-5664. Why do you have 2 mics over there, Evan?
Why not?
Brandon, I'm curious. So, right, we had the pandemic deal, right? So you had the pre-pandemic norm, and then you had the pandemic stuff. Now we're coming out of it. Did you see an influx or a decrease or anything like that as far as remodel jobs coming in because of the pandemic? Or coming out of it, is it different? Stayed steady.
It stayed fairly consistent for us, our workload, but what we were doing is what changed. So not necessarily the amount of work that we were doing, but kind of the kind of work we were doing.
Okay.
So coming into the pandemic, everybody needed a home office all of a sudden. Or just carpet and flooring, phone calls, and convert this bedroom into an office kind of thing. And I need my workspace. We saw a lot of that. It did kind of come to a screeching halt maybe for a month or so before people got comfortable with what was going on during the pandemic. We had safety protocol we had to do. And no, I wouldn't say our workload diminished. It was just what it was that we were doing.
Different needs.
Changed a little bit. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Evan, you got a text question over there?
Yeah, we're coming up on the end of the show here. Joan asks, my yard needs landscaping in the front, especially around the foundation. I'm thinking I'll be selling in about 5 years, so now would be a good time to invest in plants to let them grow. What landscaping sells best?
Whew, those are great questions.
And this is a house in St. Paul.
In St. Paul. So if you're not going to sell for 5 years, so last summer we replaced, we took out all of the mulch and we replaced it with some nice big river rock. And that was something that, I was doing new mulch every year. It looks fantastic, right? It looks good. But we wanted something that was going to last longer. Something that the dog couldn't dig giant holes in.
Bingo.
And when the rain came off the roof, it didn't wash all the mulch away. So that was something that we did. The rock lasts a long time. The plants, I would have to get back to them on the plants. Thinking 5 years out, you're going to want something that comes back annually and but isn't going to be too big in 5 years as well. That's one mistake I see a lot of sellers make is they don't clean up or replace the plants that they have in the front of their house. So they got these overgrown bushes or trees and it's taken away front elevation and you can't see the house. Those are things that we like to see, just remove them and plant some new stuff, some fresh stuff.
And on that note, with the plants and shrubs, they make all kinds of different grafted plants and trees and dwarf trees now that fit in residential neighborhoods. Because I think that's a lot of people's big mistake is they'll plant pine trees right next to their house.
Yeah,
not realizing that it's going to get 40 feet tall and 20 feet around, and then it just consumes their house. So stay small, look for the dwarf stuff, look for the grafted stuff.
Yeah, that stuff looks good.
Keep it colorful because people like color.
Yes, they do.
I'm pouring in an apron all the way around my house, and I just have giant ceramic pots that we're putting
fantastic
plants in, so I can change them up every year.
There you go.
And,
that's fantastic.
I got no mulch.
Yeah.
To deal with any of that, just huge pots.
Poured concrate window boxes all the way around.
Because I've got a sidewalk that kind of goes all the way around it, everything in between the sidewalk and the house. Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, Brandon, best way for folks to get a hold of you again, how do they get a hold of you?
You can call our office at 612-607-9278. Again, that's 612-607-9278, or you can find us on the web at www.igotaguyMN.com.
Folks, appreciate you tuning in this week, and we'll be back next week. Have a great weekend.